like I said, the fact that we're constantly running into new chunks should be... Oh, there's another... Ooh, there's another highway there. We almost missed that. So we're going to check that out. But we're far enough away where we're constantly running into new chunks. So that should be an answer for you. Is 2B2T on 1.19? The actual server version itself is not on 1.19, but it is 1.19 compatible at the moment. So if you're playing in the most recent version of Minecraft, you actually can join if you want to. There we go. So we're going to go this way. Yeah, I think this is it. Where's my hack client? Like I said, I'm using Feature Client for this. But other people use Impact Client. I guess apparently people use Rusher Hack as well. Like I said, there's a bunch. Go through the tunnel. If Housemaster wants to meet up with you, would you accept that? There's no way that would ever happen. There is no way Housemaster would ever meet up with any 2B2T players or associates.
Bits MC is the best Minecraft.
Oh, thank you, Swag Mixtape. I appreciate that. Right, hold on, we've got some lava ahead. Alright, so there's highways around, but no, I think this is it. Go around here. Yeah, someone did not want to plug up that lava, so they just went around, as is tradition. There we go. There's someone was digging out here for some reason, but I don't see like there's no like portals or anything that would warrant digging right there, so that's strange. We're gonna keep going anyway, though. How did you feel about being in the Mr. Beast Minecraft Challenge? It was fun. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. You know, not only was it fun, but it was also some different content for my viewers to enjoy. Like I said, even though we didn't win, the fact that we did so well despite being at the largest disadvantage, I think was awesome. You know what ticks me off? Okay, so remember, we found out that spam clicking was actually optimal, right? So that was actually the best way to do damage. And I even mentioned that in the pinned comment on that video. But I still have people commenting on that video being like, why are you spam clicking? You're so bad at PvP. It's like, are you so brain broken that you forgot how to read sentences? Like, it just blows my mind. You know, folks, you gotta read those YouTube comments. You gotta read those pinned comments. You know, don't expect to be spoon-fed every single thing in a video, you know? Like, jeez Louise. Let's see. You have done others too, like the 100 Days Survival video. No, I don't do like 100 Days videos. Like I said, that's more of like Luke the Notables thing. You gotta remember, I'm not one of those Minecraft YouTubers that chases trends, like doing like the Minecraft but videos, right? But this, but that. I just do my 2v2t videos. I occasionally do videos on other servers, and then once in a while I'll collaborate with other Minecraft YouTubers. But I really don't chase the overall trends of Minecraft YouTube, which is kind of nice about being in a niche, like we are in the right? When you subscribe to my channel, you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get content on the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft, and occasionally documentaries about other servers, like the Vatican's Minecraft server, like the Uncensored Library. Or once in a while, I'll make a general Minecraft video about, like, chat reporting. Or, like, the controversial splashes that were removed, things like that, you know? It's just more documentary-style content. Fuse opened a new Anarchy. I heard about that. It's pretty cool. Ned Starter says, do you ever use mining bots? I mean, once in a while I'll run Baritone on an alt, but I guess that technically counts as a mining bot, but it's just Baritone, you know? But I guess it technically doesn't. Do you watch 100 Days? Yeah, I've seen the 100 Days videos before. But like I said, even though like I do watch other Minecraft YouTubers, I try not to let their videos influence my content too much because I feel like I have a particular style of video, and I like keeping that style. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy it. Fit, would you ever use Worst client? I have used Worst in the past, but it's all right, but it's not amazing. It's not like. Like, for example, I recently, for one of his videos, the YouTuber Not Nico, Not Nico, he dueled me with a hack client, but he was using Worst, and it was not even close. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Worst, it's not a good PvP client. Even for just general combat, it kind of sucks, but if you just are using it for, like, base building, for, like, finding resources and stuff, it's a job. So we've got another portal here. Please be a base. Please be a base. It's like, since we're not using Elytra, every portal we find is like a little bit more meaningful, you know? Walrus client number 1 still. Yeah, okay. Alright, come on. No whammies, no whammies. Fingers crossed. Come on. Ooh, baby. You see what I see? Excuse me. Every time I do like the monkey noises, I gotta.
MC is the best Minecraft YouTuber.
Furia, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. So we've got a base here, or what used to be a base. Let me just munch up here first because I was low on hunger. So we got a base here. Base, 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 base. Alright, so Rickson was here a year ago. iBoy was here 2020, so 2 years ago. So let's see if there's any other signs around the base. Well, first of all, base count, we're gonna up this to 10. Finally, we're in double digits since we started hunting again back in May. There's some wheat there. Another wart. Yeah, so obviously the base is green, right? Obviously it's green, but it's still recognizable. It's not that green, so whoever blew it up didn't do an amazing job. I mean, got people to leave. I'm just gonna jot down this shot. There we go. Because remember, my coordinates are on the screen, but you can't see them. There's like a random room at the bottom for some reason. And I'm not seeing like signs or anything. So obviously these used to be like villager farms or whatever. But now all the villagers. But now this platform seems to go off in this direction, so I want to check this out. Oh yeah, it's going. This like used to be an aqueduct or something? I see water up there. I think, is that water? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, I see. So they brought the villagers to the well, pushed them in, used a water elevator, and then that brought them to the farm. That's interesting. Alright. But they just kept the infrastructure up. See? Environmental storytelling. That's what we have right here. Environmental storytelling. You love to see it. Oh yeah, but like, look at, they didn't even bring the villagers that far away. Look, like it's literally like, here's the village, and they just brought it right over there. Like, look at that. That is not far at all. They could have just built the base here at the village at this point, unless you're like transporting them super long distance. Yo, just get down here. Yeah, and I don't see any villagers left here, so they're all dead. They've all been kidnapped from the village. Oh, Desire says, Fit, I love you, man. Thank you. I love you, too. I don't think there's anything else around. So, okay, I know we haven't been using the Elytra because of lag, but since we're at the base here, I do want to use it at least once. just to sort of comb the area to see if we missed anything else. That is a really nice find. There, so that's the portal we came in at. Big mesa biome here. Fit, how rare is it to find a mega base? It's pretty rare. I mean, we've found bases before on stream, but I think we've only found, I want to say, 2 or 3 mega bases in our entire, in my entire base hunting streaming career. And when I say mega base, I mean like it was so massive that like it could have been its own base world, essentially. And when I say mega base, I mean ones that are still intact, not ones that are griefed. We found plenty of griefed mega bases, but we're talking like ones that were still active, that still had people at them. Alright, so I think we've pretty much found everything at this base. There are some horses here, which is kind of neat. I do have a saddle with me. You know what? I just want to see, how's the horseback riding right now? Okay, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. And this horse doesn't even like us. We haven't even tamed it yet, but I'm using entity control right now. There we go. There we go. K-pop Bob. So if anyone wants a K-pop Bob horse, here it is. Wait, what? Why does he... Okay, why is he not going up the... Oh, I have entity speed on, that's why. Then I have entity control. Oh, boat flies on, that's why. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at this. We are cruising right now. Yeah, I miss overworld streams on horseback because you just go so fast. Like, look at this. And it doesn't lag you out like Elytra does, which is a nice part about it. Like, look at this. We are just hauling ass right now. Alright. Like, look at this. We're winning the Kentucky Derby with this bad boy. There we go. I just forgot. Let's see. What's the... Oh, that's a big jump. There we go. Alright, alright. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Do the Jesus hacks still work? They do. Okay. Wow, we're in business here. We are in business here. This is pretty cool. Fit, do you have all the achievements on 2B2T? Even on my main account, I don't think so. I don't have the, like, how did we get here achievement with, like, all the status effects. A few people have gotten that before. I know back in the day, Terraria Dude was, like, super keen on trying to get that. Furia, yes, I did. Yeah, occasionally I'll make cameos in other people's YouTube videos, but when I say collaborate, I mean, like have other creators show up in my content, I guess is what I meant. But yeah, I like showing up in other people's YouTube videos randomly. Like, you could be watching someone else's Minecraft video on YouTube, and I might occasionally show up, like if it's a bigger creator, and I just love, like, making those surprise appearances. You know, it's fun. Like I said, like with the Not Nico video, like I thought that was a hilarious little Easter egg. Okay, I'm guessing this is probably new chunks. Either the server's lagging, or we're about to run into some major new chunks. Or both. Oh, dead rabbit. Ha! It griefed itself on a cactus. Look at that. Alright, there we go. But this is weird. I can still break stuff. Okay, there's the new chunks. There we go. That's what I was looking at. Pigeon says, I need a raw rabbit. Well, we just found one, so there you go. Now maybe the chunk trail leads this way. Hold on. That's probably a dungeon, right? Yep, it's a double chest dungeon. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I like going on a horseback. It's a little bit more chill than elytra because I don't have to constantly see where I'm going and like threaten to concuss myself on a mountainside. Yo. So anyway, stream chat, right, I know I asked this at the start of the stream, but that was an hour ago. Right now in stream chat, everyone tell me what country you are watching from at the moment. Now I want to see if the Americans are waking up yet. Getting their lazy behinds out of bed finally. People from India, Norway, England, Germany, Thailand, Tampa, Florida. Wow. Fellow Florida Chads just like us. South Africa, Canada, Serbia, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Hungary, Turkey, Sweden, Netherlands. No, oh man. Every time someone says they're from the Netherlands, I want to go back. It was just so... I loved the Netherlands. Beautiful country. Like I said, all the farms and stuff, like, were just gorgeous, you know? It was like being in the Shire from like, Lord of the Rings. That's what it reminded me of. People from Georgia, from Portugal, from Germany, Nepal, Hong Kong. Very nice. Yeah, I will be doing a little bit more traveling in the near future. Like, I know I'm going to the American TwitchCon, which is in San Diego. I have not been to California in 3 years since the last TwitchCon that was there. So I'm excited to go back. But yeah, I hear TwitchCon is going to be in Paris next year, which might be kind of neat. I'll see. It might be cool. I've never been to France. I've always wanted to go. So, and if I was there in France for TwitchCon, I'd probably go to like all the surrounding countries as well. Gil, thanks for the 10. Says California haven't been to sleep yet. LOL. There we go. And if some of you are trying to chat and find yourself unable to do so, remember, you must be subscribed to chat. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not actually following me. And also on my social media, you gotta follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Even though I don't tweet that often, and Instagram is a dying platform for photographs, it's mainly trying to promote videos now, which sucks, but it is what it is. So, you know, they're just trying to compete with TikTok. All right, so I'm actually surprised this chunk trail's been going on for so long. We have yet to run into any new chunks, knock on wood. So hopefully it keeps this way. Clones and Battle Droids, thanks for the $1. Appreciate that. I will use that to buy my next coffee. I mean, like, bag of coffee grounds, essentially. Well, sometimes I get the beans and I grind them myself. It all depends. Uh-oh, wait. Oh, no. Have we been going through new chunks this whole time? We must have just, like, run into them because normally new chunks don't load that fast. So maybe if... Oops. Let's follow it this way, though. Okay, here we go. We're back in the old chunks again. Maybe it goes off in this direction. Because like I said, if we do end up, like, running into a dead end, then we'll have to abandon the horse, sadly. But then I guess it gives someone something to find at some point. Okay, yeah, there's the chunk. Like, so once again... If you're new to the streams, these red squares underneath the ground represent chunks that we are loading for the very first time. No one else has ever been in those chunks before. So we know that we are not going to find anything in these new chunks. Captain Fluffy says, Idaho, been up since 1 a.m. due to being sick. Well, that sucks. I hope you feel better. You know, being sick is not fun, you know. But yeah, it's something we all got to deal with, and hopefully you recover soon, you know. Let's see here. Retro Zeddy says, good morning, Fit. What hack client was the anti-gravity hack on your beard while rock climbing? Yeah, you probably saw my Instagram photo from yesterday. Yeah. Like I said, it manages to keep its shape pretty well. I got a good beard barber. You know? But, you know, finding a good beard barber is not easy. It is not easy to find a good one. You can find plenty of good barbers and people that cut hair. But when it comes to beard hair, find someone that actually knows what they're doing, it's not easy. So, you know, I get lucky in that regard. So we are still following a chunk trail, which is good. It's good for us. That means there could potentially be more bases out here. So if you are just joining the stream, we have found 2 bases so far today. We got one right at the start of the stream, and then we got one just like 5 or 10 minutes ago, which was really cool. The first base was just kind of like a box that you would find like on any given survival server, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. But hey, a base is a base, right? But the second one was much more fleshed out. It was like a full-on villager farm, iron farm. All right, hold on. Okay, so remember, if we've been on ocean for a long time, we need to dip back down into the water and let the horse's hooves touch the bottom. Because if you don't do that, and longtime viewers know how emotional I get, if you don't do that, the horse dies the minute you touch land. Because it accumulates all that distance traveled as actual fall damage, and it does like 10,000 damage to the horse as soon as it touches the shore. And I don't know if you know this, but 10,000 damage in Minecraft is not good for a horse. It's not good. It proceeds to stop living at that point. It actually enters a different dimension when it takes that much damage at the same time. It just gets banished to the Shadow Realm. In fact, every time we had a curse like a few years back, we used to name the horse Mike, with like a name tag or whatever, like Mike the Bike or whatever. And every time we would get attached to a horse and name it Mike, then it would proceed to die the very next stream, or sometimes the very same stream. So we don't name our horses anymore. We don't get emotionally attached to them, because they tend to just end up dying in hilarious and unusual ways. Which we shouldn't laugh. It's very cruel, but it is what it is. You know, on the OCS, you just can't get emotional about things. You have to move beyond. You have to ascend beyond human emotions. That's the sheep. SQ says, yo, I remember Mike the Bike. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know? OGs remember. Be kind to the Minecraft horses. I try, you know, I try. There's no guarantees. I'm hoping this is not the corner. Okay, no, it's a chunk. It's still going. Okay. I was getting worried for a second that maybe there we go. Chunk trail's still going. I got worried for a second. I thought it was over, but no, it's still going. It's going this way. All right, so I'm pretty happy about this. Like I said, it's unusual to find a chunk trail that goes on for this long, so this is very promising. There we go. Fit is traveling east. The sunflowers gave it away. Yeah, it was definitely the sunflowers, and not the fact that the moon is rising right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, for those of you that missed it earlier, so even though I released a brand new 2B2T video yesterday, I have another new 2B2T video releasing in 6 days. So on Saturday, you're getting another upload back to back. I normally don't do back-to-back uploads like that, but it just happened to work out like that with our sponsor and things like that. So, but it's a very exciting video. This is actually a topic that I have wanted to cover for a while, but I just never got around to like getting to it and like actually. I'm not going to give away what it is, but let's just say it was absolutely insane. Like it was a more current event. Now, so this is not like a history. Well, it's kind of a history video because it does cover some more recent history in it. But it's not like from the old days. But it's a really, really cool video, so I can't wait to release it, but that'll be on Saturday. And then, of course, because there is an upload, there will be yet again another stream next Sunday. So you're getting a lot of content. Well, September is going to be a big content month for me. Mr. Maki says, then there was Horror Master who went to the Shadow Realm. Yeah. So my original horse, Horror Master, which was given to me by Offtopia during the Russia War. That horse, it did not die. It was not killed. It was actually it just disappeared due to a glitch. So back in 2016, like in like August or September of 2016. I can't remember the exact month, but there was a glitch on 2B2T where if you logged out while riding an entity, that entity normally comes with you, right? It disappears. And normally when you log back in, it reappears. Well, there was a glitch where if you had logged out on an entity and you logged back in, the entity just disappeared. So that's how I lost my horse from the Russia War. It wasn't killed. It didn't die. It literally just went to the Shadow Realm. So that's what Mr. Maki's talking about. Beatrix says, as a kid, I was excited to ride an elevator. I was really let down. That was funny. I didn't laugh, but I acknowledge the humor behind that joke. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm a 32-year-old bald man. I tell dad jokes all the time, so I should not be throwing stones from a glass house, you know, but that was good. That was good. Let's see, just Google it. It says, hello, Fit Daddy. Please don't ignore this dono. It's my last monies. Well, I have not ignored it. But as long as you're enjoying the stream, that's what matters, you know. Like I said, this has been a more enjoyable stream because we have found 2 bases. It's not like other streams where we just got skunked and did not find a single one. We have been getting pretty lucky today.
Fit MC is the best.
Mr. Harold Bryan says, I have a theory. You are secretly the owner of 2B2T. No, that is not true. First of all, I don't have the patience to run a server like 2B2T and to deal with its community on a daily basis. Second of all, if I was the owner of 2B2T and I was actively promoting the priority queue system, legally I would have to disclose that I was the owner of 2B2T if I was promoting it in YouTube videos. Or else I could technically get sued for that. So no, I'm not Housemaster. I'm not the owner of 2B2T. I don't have any special privileges, you know, as a content creator. I'm literally just a player like everyone else. You know, so I'm just a simple man making his way through a digital wasteland. That's all that I am. Fit, make a video on 6B6T. 6B6T sucks. Why would I do that? No, but I've made videos on like Anarchy clones in the past, but I don't know, just there's so many now. It's like, there's really not a reason for me to go on all of them unless there's, like, I've given a really specific purpose to go there. Like with 2B2T Australia, for example. I was investigating that really weird chunk error that made everything disappear, right? Like, that was the reason I went on the Australian 2B2T. Oh no. You all see what I see, right? Jungle. On horseback. I hate jungle on horseback. This sucks. So we gotta go through a jungle now, and okay, hold on. The chunk trail. Does it end? Or does it keep going? Okay, it is. Oh no. I think
Fit MC is the best Minecraft YouTuber.
we may have reached the end of this one. But does it go off in any other different directions? Okay, but here's the thing. There's a small line going right through the center there where it's technically not new chunks. Let's see. Cerulean Task Force, can you say hi to my friend Ace? Is this like a meme? Like, I don't want to say it. Like, am I gonna... I don't want to get in trouble for saying something. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the chunk trail continues. But we do need to go through the worst biome to continue following it. So, you know, it's bittersweet. So, yes, we still have this chunk trail to follow, but... Oof. Oh, but then it opens right back up again. This is weird. Well, I'm glad we persevered through those new chunks. Because now we back. We back in business, baby. Make a vid on 9B9T item shops. What's so different about them? Or how are they different from, like, 2B2T item shops, you know? Alright, so there we go. I've been enjoying the horseback riding because it's been a while since we've been able to horseback ride and find a chunk trail that was big enough to warrant actually using a horse. Ollie says, thoughts on the Minecraft OG account community? Like I said, okay, first of all, these are not... These are not new chunks. These just generate underneath ocean ocean temples, just based on how they can retroactively generate in old chunks. That's why they occasionally will show up with the new chunks red squares like that. The OG account community is pretty cool. I have contact with a lot of them. Like, for example, the person who owns the account Juice. I have, accounts. I know people with accounts that have 2 letters or like 2 characters only instead of 3. So, but it's a really interesting community. Hold on, let's see here. How many accounts do I have on Minecraft? I have a lot. Remember, there have been occasions where I have made a brand new Minecraft account just for a single one-off video. Like when I was pretending to be a noob on 2B2T and was like begging for stuff, I made that account that was called iButter. Like, I've not used that account since. So, so it's just like sometimes I just make these one-off accounts for different videos, and that's it. In fact, I don't even remember the password for that account. And now that Mojang forces you to migrate all of your accounts, there's no way I'm going to be migrating all of those one-off accounts. Like, it's just a hassle. Just a major pain in the rear end, There we go. T-Bug says, where were the timestamps in this stream where you found the bases? The second one was like, I think it was like 20 to 25 minutes ago. But the first base we found within the first 10 minutes. So it's not hard to find that. It really wasn't that great, but it was decent though. There was some cool stuff there, but I think based on the materials that were there, the person probably was playing in vanilla. Because there were no indications that someone had been hacking when they built that base. Which I think playing 2B2T in vanilla is super dope. I think it's super cool. It's a super fun challenge and there's nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of people think you need to have a hack client. That's not true. You can play on 2B2T in vanilla and be completely fine, It's completely acceptable to play in vanilla. Like I said, I tell people this all the time. I played my first 2 years of 2B2T in vanilla without using a hack client, and I was completely fine, I mean, but then again, back then, it was a lot easier to survive in vanilla because you were able to craft god apples, which made things easier, which means anyone could access them. Crystal combat was not a thing because end crystals were not craftable. So even if you found someone that was hacking, you could get away from them if you were well geared enough in vanilla. Because that happened to me several times when I was at spawn and I had someone attacking me. Even though I was in vanilla, because I had just plenty of gear, I had plenty of god apples, and I had methods to get away if things were not going well. Like, for example, tons of ender pearls, things like that. It used to be a lot easier to survive in vanilla on the server, but now that crystal combat is the norm, people have things like auto crystal, auto trap, all these crazy modules going on in their hack clients. It is a lot harder to survive in vanilla, but it is still possible, which is why it's even more impressive when people do it now. And you gotta remember, once you're away from spawn, you can pretty much build uninterrupted for a while before someone finds you. And generally, the odds of someone finding you at your base while you are online, if you're pretty far out, it's actually pretty low. I mean, eventually people will find your base, but the odds of it happening while you are online is actually really low. Like I said, even on stream here, I can only count on one hand the amount of times we found someone at their base online while I was streaming base hunt. It's really uncommon. More horses here, very cool, but we already have horses, so we're solid. We are cruising. Yeah, Roof Forest is not nearly as bad as Jungle, because with Roof Forest, at least you can get on top of the trees, and like this, for example, and you just kind of skip over everything. But with Jungle, you can't really do that, because the trees are all such variable heights that you're going to take fall damage if you try to do that. There we go. Hold on. I'm just refreshing my studio page. There we go. Sorry, since I have so many windows open, once in a while, like, my browser will just crash. And then all of a sudden, like, chat will just disappear, so I gotta refresh. I just use the old Control-R technique. The ancient command passed down by the elders known as Control-R. Okay, you can understand how, like, even though it's just, like, 2 chests, from this angle, through the terrain here, it looks like that's 3 chests stacked on top of each other. So that's why at first my brain was like, base? No, it's just a dungeon. We got bamboozled. We went on the ruse cruise and lost. There we go. Alright, so let's continue on this way. Alright, no, I think that might be new. Yep, that's new chunks. So we gotta get over the hills here. Walrus. Everyone's saying Walrus Client #1. Walrus Client doesn't actually exist. I'm pretty sure someone's trolling and just making up client names. That's right. Yeah, I swear every chatter right now is brain broken into like just saying their most random client names. Oh, have you heard of Sheep Client? Have you heard of Sheep Client? Tree Client? Agua Client? Although, watch, eventually one of those will actually exist in some capacity. Oh, no. We're running into new chunks. Please let this not be the end of the chunk trail. It's got to continue on just, like, over here, right? Okay, yes, it does. Alright, that's good. That's promising. Like I said, you know, but base hunting like this, yeah, obviously you got to get through the wilderness to really find some of the good stuff. But that's how base hunting is. You just follow these chunk trails to see if they lead anywhere. How it goes. Right, there we go. Right, just going through the forest here. Yeah, forest is a very underrated biome in my opinion. Like, a lot of people prefer plains for, like, building. I like the forest. I mean, yeah, it's a little harder to, like, make safe because you have to light up more of it because the trees, you know, block a lot of light. Mobs are more likely to spawn, but, you know, I think it's a cool biome. I really do. It's classic. It's cozy. It's cozy. It's hygge. It's hygge. Very comfy. Right, there we go, over the hill. We still not found a llama today. Still, even though we're in extreme hills right now, we're not finding any llamas. And my coffee, I basically, I have 4 cups of coffee, worth of coffee in this thermos right now, so that's why I've been able to keep drinking it for like an hour and a half already. There we go. Now, I do like plains though, because for horse hacking like this, you just get a wide open area to just cruise super fast. Oops. Oops, I was going the wrong way. I got turned around after we fell off the horse. There we go. Yeah, but like I said, Entity Speed is all reliable. You know, we've had no rubber banding on this horse. We have not had to disconnect due to lag. We have been actually cruising. So, and like with Elytra, we've been having so many issues, but they don't affect us on the horse, which is great. But anyway, yeah, I still can't believe Aurea City got completely rebuilt and we got to live there for like weeks. That's awesome. You know, and I mean, the builders did end up griefing it themselves just after word got out. But, you know, that's a fitting end because that's how the original fell. We had to grief it ourselves, so it's appropriate that the builders had to grief it. But I think that was super cool that they did that. We got a village here. Is there any player activity in the village? I'm not seeing any. Nothing in it. I mean, obviously the chunks have been loaded, so we know a player was here. But I'm not seeing any signs that there was interaction here at this village. They probably just left it alone. That's what it looks like anyway. Well, uh-oh, that's gonna be a new chunk, isn't it? Yep. Alright, Alright, so I think we go this way. Yep. Sure enough, the chunk trail continues. I love it when a chunk trail continues. You love to see it. Alright, there we go. Down. Okay, there we go. We already got Jesus Axe on. Let's cruise. Is there a way to find a spot for a base without leaving a traceable chunk trail? Well, here's the thing. Once Housemaster actually updates the server to the most recent version, chunk tracing is not going to work anymore the same way it does in 1.12. So, like, you know how we have this module that lets us see where the old chunks are, the new chunks are? That does not work in the modern versions of Minecraft. So, base hunting with chunk trails is like, your base is going to be a lot safer. But there are still ways to track it down. And even if you're in 1.12 still, and you want to keep your base safe, there are some strategies you can use, like making fake chunk trails, like making fake nether portals that lead to nowhere. You know, like there are a lot of methods you can use to keep your base safe for the most part, and have it not be found for a while. I mean, realistically, if you are out in the millions, though, it is very possible for your base to survive for a very long time. In fact, there are likely still bases out there from like years ago that have not been found yet just because they're so far out. Oh! Llamas! Finally! We found them! Llamas! Llamas! We got some llamas here. It's a baby! It's a baby llama. Baby! Look at that. Maybe it's an alpaca. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to assume. It could be an alpaca. But, there we go. Have some of you, maybe some of you have seen them on Instagram or TikTok, like those llamas or like those alpacas that like have the fancy haircuts that are like in China. Like I've been getting recommended those videos nonstop, like in my Instagram feed. It's just videos of like llamas for some reason, because that's what happens. You click on one and then it just assumes that you love llamas, so then it gives you more of them. That's just how it works. Alright, got some sheep up here. Man, I can't wait till we see goats on 2v2. That's gonna be a fun sight. Let's see. Nicholas Lundy says, "Hi, Dad. Have you ever considered doing a video of Minecraft Classic? There's servers from 2010 and a lot of the history. I love you, Dad. Please come home. I'm not your father. Get over this. I am not your father. I'm not your dad. I'm taking a paternity test. We are not blood related. I know you need a father figure in your life. You see me, you think, yeah, that's my father. No, maybe. I mean, there's old school Minecraft content is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to talk about, but it's a lot of it has already been talked about to death by other Minecraft creators. So like, I would have to find a different way to approach it that hasn't been talked about before. That in itself is the challenge, you know? Here. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, lilacs? This was just randomly on the ground. We picked up some lilacs. You know what? We're gonna plant it right here. There we go. We've got a little bit of a green thumb going on this stream. A little bit of green thumb. You know how it is. So yeah, I'm very excited for the upcoming 2v2t video on Saturday. So yeah, like I said, normally I don't do back-to-back content, but it just happened to work out for September like this. But I'm very excited. It's a cool video. I'm not going to reveal too much, but let's just say it's action-packed. It is action-packed. You know, my videos these days don't have that much action in them, but this one does. I'm very excited about it. Bipolar the Bloom says, "Do you recommend joining 2v2t without hacks? Because I can't figure out how to use them." Yes, if you don't know how to use a hack client, just join in vanilla. Because if you don't know how to install hacks, the odds of you installing something that could be malicious are a little higher. So just go vanilla. There's nothing wrong with going vanilla. It will be tougher, but like that's kind of a good thing, because then you get challenged more, and then you have more bragging rights, because you can be like, yeah, I survived 2v2t without hacks. It's more bragging rights if you do it in vanilla and you don't use a hack client. You know, so I would say just go vanilla. Like I said, in fact, I advocate for it. In fact, I advocate for it. Oh, Soldier Dude, how you doing? Man, every time I see the OG members of the community, like, it brings me back. Like, Soldier Dude, remember that time we were on Spawn Patrol together? That was crazy. Caught a stream again, if a little late. Saw your video on Aureus. Glad to see you and most of your friends relive 2015 for a bit. Yeah, it was super cool. I mean, like, the fact that all of us got back together and lived there for a few weeks, like I said, it was really nostalgic. It was cool to catch up with everyone again. It was very wholesome. You know, 2v2t, despite being a toxic anarchy server and the chat is the most hateful thing you could possibly imagine, it manages to have some wholesome moments from time to time. You know, it's like finding the diamond in the pile of feces. You know, it'll happen eventually. And when it does happen, it's very special. But that means you also have to dig through that feces like every other day of the week. Fit, why are you bald? Because we've been over this. In 2018, I made a deal with the devil. That's when I went to the devil, I'm like, I want clout. I want YouTube clout. I want to get more views on my videos. And the devil was like, well, yeah, I can give it to you, but I need your hair. I must make you go bald if you want clout. And I thought about that for a second, and I was like, is that worth it? And the answer was yes. So, you know, I sacrificed my hair for YouTube clout. It is what it is. In fact, more viewers are familiar with me bald than they are with me with hair. Like, only OG members of the channel remember me when I had hair. But let me tell you, it was a battle, dude. I fought it for so long, and I'm like, it's just, I can't fight it anymore. I can't fight it. It's going away. You know, like many people claim that your father's abandoned you, my hair abandoned me. You know, so it's just a vicious cycle that repeats itself. But at least I can grow a beard though. I can grow a wicked beard, so you know, that's a good consolation prize. Let's see. Oh yeah, Logic says if you can escape. Oh yeah, Logic says if I can escape spawn and I'm blinded, Vanilla, you guys can do too. Yeah, no joke. Logic escaped 2v2t spawn in vanilla, and he is vision impaired. He's legally blind, and he can do it. And if he can do it, so can all of you. So you have, if you can't escape 2v2t spawn, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. Although to be fair, Logic is a really good Minecrafter, to his credit. So I mean, it is still not that easy to escape 2v2t spawn. Yeah, as long as you generally know what you're doing, like 2v2t spawn, it's kind of like, you know, just by the books. You just walk out, find food, and you should be all right. Hybrid says, Fit, if you look yourself up on Google, it says you are a musical artist. Yes, I am a musical artist because I sang Barbie Girl on stream once for $500. So that's why I'm a musical artist. And I know people still clown on that. They're like, oh, Fit, why would you sing Barbie Girl on stream for $500? You gotta remember, when I was still a school teacher living paycheck to paycheck, that $500 bought a lot of groceries. So it was worth it. Alright, let's see. What's the history behind the name 2v2t? I actually covered this in a video a while back. So 2b2t is a joke about Too Fast, Too Furious, the film, like the title. So it's literally just a pun, a joke about that film's title. And it comes from the Two Builders, Two Tools Gmod server, which then expanded to a Minecraft server, which is what we play on today. Housemaster actually got his name Housemaster from an old Flash animation back in the day on Newgrounds, Arfin House. Because the main character of that Flash series was named Housemaster. At least we believe that's where he got his name from. Was after the main character of that Flash animation. Wait, someone in chat says, VidMC is actually Andrew Tate when he's wearing a fake beard. Don't take this seriously, just a joke. No, the difference between Andrew Tate and Andrew Tate hates women. I love her. That's the difference. That's right. That's right. Sorry, let that be. Nicholas says, I asked this girl on a date and she pepper sprayed me and then called the police. Oh, God. Well, you know what? I think you were a bit too forward on that one. And in fact, just for good measure, you should make sure you're well dressed. You should hit the gym, you know, clean yourself up a little bit. Maybe that might help out next time. Oh, God, I just read the rest of that super chat. Yeah, it's just, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. So anyway, we're going to keep moving here. I'm glad this chunk trail is still going. We go get down. Oh, yeah. Oop, took a little fall. This horse has 12 hearts, so it's a pretty hearty horse. Very hearty horse. We're doing all right. And the chat, there we go. Chat was like, Fit, is XCC2 still playing? Hold on. Mr. The Fox 25, are you saying you didn't watch my video yesterday? How can you call yourself part of the Fit family? You didn't even watch my video yesterday. What's wrong? And you're joking about XCC2's death? That man heroically and tragically fell off of a radio tower with his elytra failing to open, and he concussed himself on the ground. How dare you make fun of that 2B2T legend's death? So insensitive. Mr. The Fox 25, you are so insensitive to make fun of another person's death like that. How dare you? He was a 2B2T legend. XCC2 had a family. He had a family that he left behind. You're making fun of him. How dare you? Think of his children. He has 15 children that now no longer have a father. How do you feel about yourself? What's wrong with you? Have you no empathy? Are you a sociopath? How dare you? But no, XCC2 was in yesterday's video. So if you are wondering what's going on with him, yeah, he's still around. He's still around. He's kicking. Obviously, folks, it's a joke. XCC2 is still alive. Come on. You're so dense, chat. You know, sometimes you gotta... It's like I have to spoon-feed you everything. Like I really am your father. Like, I gotta feed you. Where did you get your name from? Bit of comes from the fact that I play Minecraft, but I actually take my fitness seriously. I work out, I lift weights, I run, body weight stuff, you know. Most Minecrafters don't take their fitness seriously. So that's where the joke came from. So. But yeah, I obviously, even though I was never expecting to make it big on YouTube, like, it just happened, and people are like, oh, you're actually fit in real life. I'm like, yeah, that's the joke. EFC says, hey, Fit, what's your thoughts on Red Bull with mayonnaise? You disgust... Why would you do that? Put mayo in Red Bull? That's absolute degen behavior right there. Degenerate. That's coming from someone who plays on TV, right? Uh-oh. Chunks. Go this way. Okay, good. The chunk shall continue. Oh, nope. Okay, it goes directly this way. Alright, so the chunk trail is continuing. We ran into, like, almost a dead end, but no, it continues, luckily. Let's see. Almighty Figs says, damn, that beard is getting along. Still watching AW? Yeah, I'll be watching the pay-per-view next weekend. Alright, check it out. Yeah, look, the beard. Look how long it's getting. Getting long. Now remember, my beard barber trimmed up the sides here. If I had just never trimmed the beard at all in the past 2 years, it would be like Bushman. Although I'm thinking of doing... Eventually in the future, if I ever do a beard... Hold on, I'm blurry. There we go. If I ever do a beard reset, which is like when you shave your beard super short again, just to let it grow out, just like regrow out, I might just not trim it, let go full mountain man. Dan Metro, $26 donation. Thank you, but that's a really specific number. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I I accept everything. As much as I like to join people, the whole queue system is kind of a turn for me. Regardless, I appreciate the stories and stuff. People post them like old standard. Yeah, you know, the queue is sort of a deterrent for a lot of players, which is it's a blessing and a curse. You know. Poison Heart says, have you ever spoken or met with Housemaster on 2B2T? Like on 2B2T, I back in the day, when we used to like make fun of Housemaster in chat, he would respond to us. So I have gotten responses from Housemaster in the past in public chat. This is back in like I want to say like 2013, 2014, maybe even 2015. But mainly like 2014 and earlier. But like I said, as the years went on, like he was more and more distant from the community and just sort of became like that legendary figure. But outside of like the server, Housemaster did email me to congratulate me on my first 1 million subscribers. Other than that, like I have no contact with him. Oh, and we did have to contact him once though to get permission to use 2B2T for my merch drop last year. So like I said, I don't have the man on speed dial. We'll put it like that. But yeah, anyway, back to that wrestling comment. Yeah, I watch AEW. I will say though, WWE's been getting better since Triple H started heading creative. Like, let's be real. Vincent Kennedy McMahon needed to step down. I mean, the show was just getting so bad, like, he needed to step down. So it is a more enjoyable product to watch now that he's gone. I mean, Erased says, hey, Fit, I'm curious, what car do you have? And what would be your dream car? I have a, I don't really want to reveal it, but let me just say this. It's just a regular car. I've had it for many years, and I have no intention of getting rid of it. I will drive it until the wheels fall off. I see so many YouTubers go all out and buy these fancy cars. And it's just like, bro, you understand this YouTube thing is not going to last forever, right? Like, no, seriously, I've seen so many YouTubers in the past do this, and I still see YouTubers to this day do this. They make it big on YouTube, and then they just assume that it's going to last forever. And so they buy all these expensive things, expensive cars, expensive jewelry, expensive clothing, expensive houses. They do all this, and they just assume that the money's going to keep coming in. But guess what? YouTube does not last forever. Every YouTuber, no matter how large they are, eventually falls off. One day I'm going to fall off too. But all these people, they buy all these things, and then all of a sudden, they fall off, and they can't afford them anymore. And then they've got nothing. They're broke. I'm the type of person where the car I drive, I will drive it till the wheels fall off. I don't need anything fancy. I'm not trying to flex on anyone. I'm a simple, humble man. All right? I like what is practical. You know, that's how I think. I guess I still have that teacher mentality. You know, like just living frugally, living simply. So, oh yeah, Heatwave says the same thing happens with a lot of athletes. It's true. Now, a lot of athletes, yeah, they just assume the money's going to keep coming in, and then it doesn't. I will say, though, some of the younger Minecrafters are a bit better about it. I've actually had a bunch of, like, younger Minecraft creators, like we're talking like 20 years old or whatever, that reach out to me for advice on, like, you know, just finances and just keeping everything in check. And I tell them, don't flex. Don't give into flex culture because it's going to bankrupt you. So anyway, but yeah, sorry to go off on a tangent like that, but it's just like, it makes me upset when I see all these YouTubers that make it big, and they waste that opportunity, and then they end up like that. It's like, you are given this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, do not squander it. Make the most of it, and like, be smart about it. Be smart about it. You know, come on. I guess my viewpoint is different because I became a YouTuber at an unusually late age in the Minecraft community. I mean, I started Minecraft when I was 26, and I had already been an adult in the working world. world. So I guess my perspective on things was just different. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, but a lot of these young kids, they make it big in Minecraft YouTube at age 16, 17. And then at that point, they're like, oh, this is going to last forever. No, it's not. You got to plan for the future. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. The tangent is over. Tangent is over. Now I am acting like a parent. Now I am acting like a dad, so I need to stop. Ruby Lyons is my friend. Dynamite is your biggest fan. Say hi to him, please. Hello, Dynamite. Good to see you. See, with a shout out like that, that's a simple word, Dynamite. You know, everyone knows what Dynamite is. Dynamite is in Minecraft. When people have these like specific usernames, they're like, I want you to shout them out. And sometimes those are like pretty. Oh. The horse, look at all that damage we took. I need to calm down. There we go. Well, you know what? Eat up. Eat up. There we go. Oh, yeah. Full health again. So, anyway, yeah, the poor horse. I'm abusing this horse. Absolutely, 100%. I'm abusing. S Fox says fit needs a shield build. No, I agree. That's why I need to pour my coffee here. Very true. Wait, hold on. It says the stream, like, for a split second, it dropped to under, like, 100 viewers. Did the stream highlight for, like, 5 seconds? That's weird. Anyway. Continue here. Oh, it's raining right now. Hold on, I have no weather on. Oh yeah. Now, we're turning it off though because rain literally ruins the bitrate of the streams. It absolutely destroys it. So that's why we're making sure that we don't have to worry about that. Are you ripped? I mean, I've had people in real life tell me I'm ripped. But I don't like, once in a while you'll see my physique on Instagram when I like post fitness like photos. Like I posted a photo on Instagram yesterday of me rock climbing. I mean, you can sort of see like my muscles and stuff like that. Oh, hold on. We got a village. There we go. But like, now that I'm 32, I'm less obsessed about getting like big. You know what I'm saying? Like muscle mass size. I like being just lean and toned and muscular like that, like practice. Because if you're still like in your 30s and 40s and you're trying to bulk and stuff, that's not as sustainable as it is when you're like in your late teens and early 20s. So I'm perfectly happy being just like more leaned out muscle rather than bulky muscle. You know, so it's like my fitness goals have changed. ABS plays Roblox says Johnny Sin style. That's right. A Roblox player knows Johnny Sin. How's that possible? Let's see, looking around. Yeah, we got super lucky the first half of the stream finding 2 bases, but now the second half, we haven't really been finding anything, but this chunk trail's been going on for a while, so I feel like there's gonna be something at some point. Let's see. Christian says, Fit, please keep talking like you are our dad. Mine left in 2005 and never came back, please. Are you being serious? Or are you joking? Gaming Jack says, you've probably been asked this countless times, but how long have you been playing Minecraft entirely? Well, entirely, I've been playing Minecraft for over 12 years now. I have played 2B2T for 9 years, but I've played Minecraft for 12. So I was playing Minecraft for 3 years before I first joined 2B2T. But so, I mean, think about it. 12 years to be playing the same video game. It's pretty wild. Like I said, it's the best like $10 or $5 I ever spent. Anchor of Time says, and then you got PewDiePie got himself a 6-pack. Yeah, like I said, you know, it's a lot easier to maintain abs when you're lean now. If you're bulking, it's harder to maintain abs. Just because when you are bulking, you put on more body fat. That's naturally how you build muscle. So yeah, I will say though, it is nice being lean as opposed to like bulking. But like I said though, if you get absolutely jacked in like massive though, it's pretty pretty wild to see. Well, it's harder to find clothing. Like when I was at my maximum weight during my bulk, you know, I'm 6'1", so I think I was at like 205 pounds. I think it's the heaviest I've ever been at the height of my bulk. And yeah, like shirts were like not fitting properly. But now that I do a lot of climbing and I do a lot of like body weight fitness and stuff, I've leaned back down to like I want to say, I think right now I'm 175. So yeah, I'm kind of just maintaining that for now, but I might go lower, we'll see. Let's see. Hey, he'll look more blitzball. Yeah, I'm glad you recognize the soundtrack on it. I always appreciate people that recognize my game soundtracks. It's true. You know, you are a person of culture, much like myself. So, Fit, hi, how are you doing from Hungary? Oh, nice. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's always good to see you. I know I get asked that a lot, but I don't mind answering, you know, because it's just a common question. Fit, there was a double chest next to a netherrack pillar. Pretty sure. I've had my elytra on the whole time. Even though we're on horseback, I've had my elytra on, so... Oh no! Okay, there it reappeared. Okay, I will say the server has been a little better about that. Like, horses disappearing and then reappearing has been better about that, you know? What beard products do you use? I use, like, this kind of patchouli, like, beard oil from time to time. But otherwise, I don't really, like, use any particular brand. I experiment with different types, but like, generally like, I have this, like, just random beard oil that I use. I don't know the name of it. You know, sometimes you just see a product off the shelf, buy it, try it out, and then you just use it, but I don't even know the name of it. I should pay more attention. But, yeah, beard balm, too, like, beard balm is, like, not as useful with bigger beards, and, like, mustaches especially. Oh, here we go. Finally, this chunk trail's led to something. We've got another portal. I mean, it's a random nether portal in the middle of the forest, but, I mean, it's a sign that we might be catching up to something. But, oof. Took a little damage there. But, yeah. So, as a reminder, folks, even though, for the past year, I've been uploading every 2 weeks, there is yet another upload next weekend, and another stream next weekend. Back to back, and that's just how it worked out, so I really hope you enjoy that. Wait, Dreeloff says, a little late, but too bad I didn't see you at TwitchCon. How was Amsterdam? Amsterdam was fantastic. I love the Netherlands. Beautiful country, very nice people, bicycles everywhere. The food was great. The extracurricular activities were fun. It was a very enjoyable place. I loved it, so I would definitely go back. What's happening with 2BTT's testing? I mean, it's still testing, you know? Housemaster hasn't given us an ETA on when the server's actually going to update. Well, he keeps changing it, and now we just have radio silence. So, let's see. I'm looking. Yeah, now the chat's actually like moving slow enough to read it. Yeah, a lot of you have some very interesting things to say. I don't always respond to them, but some of you have some very interesting takes. But anyway, folks, we have found 2 bases today. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Unfortunately, I do have some things to do today, so hate to say it. Hate to say it. I'm going to be ending stream for today. As a reminder, some of you are not actually following me on social media, like on my Twitter and Instagram. You need to follow me. And also, some of you are not even subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, like the stream. But I want to say thank you so much to everyone that tuned in today. You know, you truly are the best fans in the world. You keep me going. If you didn't watch my latest video from yesterday, go watch it right now. Literally, it's probably like in your recommended feed right now. Go watch that video and like that video. It's pretty cool. Like I said, they proved me wrong. Don Fear Builders proved me completely wrong, and I take the L on this one. I was wrong about 2B2T, but I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Take it easy, Fit Fam, and we'll see you next time. Literally, next Sunday. That's right. Hope you're not busy next Sunday. All right. This outro is super long, so I'm ending it. Bye-bye.